everyone. It is so exciting to be here today with you to really introduce to you our new Power Up series. We have so many exciting things really happening and looking forward to the future with all of you as president-elects. So when we talk about leadership development, what are we talking about for you? What exciting things do we have happening? Well, we're talking about a blog, we're talking about networking calls, leadership book. Remember, you were supposed to request your book, and if you haven't, please do so as soon as possible. We're going to have leadership training at LegCon in March that's specifically trained towards you and really developed to make you an even better leader. We will have a State PTA Institute at National PTA Convention. This will be the first time we've ever done this in a really intense manner so that you will come out and feel like that you've actually been able to grow as a leader. Great things happening here at PTA. So Power Up series, what exactly are we going to see in this series of calls? We are actually going to have a leadership lesson within these calls. And the lesson will be delivered by me. As most of you know, that is my caveat. That's what I really feel is very important for everyone to succeed as a leader within our association. You need to grow, and leaders are always learners. And so we'll also focus on PTA. What is it that you need to know? What's happening now within each month? So we'll have each officer talk to you about what topics are high demand. And then we'll have an inspiration, a closing deeper thought session about self-reflection and where you need to go and how you need to develop within the next few weeks. Then as we go through, we'll have an interactive call where you can actually call back in and have a personal call with me and the officer about what you felt or what you wanted to see more of or hear more of about the call. We'll also give you homework, and don't be afraid, it won't be anything that will be too intensive, but it'll give you a chance to really utilize the message that we gave you on the call within your day-to-day life and see how that progressed for you. So the timeline is, again, we're here in December. This is the first of our calls, and we're going to talk about what this is on Power Up, and I'll give you just a tidbit of what it means in a leadership lesson on the ABCs of leadership. In January, we'll have a focus on membership. In February, the focus will be on advocacy leading up to our LegCon. In April, the focus will be on finance. It's in our lives. Income tax is there, so we thought this would be a great time for us to talk about PTA finances as well. And in May, we're going to focus on transition and our president will be talking to you about how important that timeline will be for you as well. So I remember I talked to you about the book club. I'm very excited about this particular opportunity for all of you as well. How Successful People Lead. This is a great book. We will start on this book starting in January 21st through March 4th. We'll reflect on a chapter each week. And so a lot of this is self-reflection, and then it'll be led on PTA lead community via board source. So I hope you'll all take the opportunity to really delve into this book, and we'll all grow together to be better leaders. So let's talk about the state president-elect training at LegCon. This will be on effective communication. I can't really tell you how important it is to be an effective communicator. This will all be about board of directors, as well as leaders and members, as well as talking to our external stakeholders. So this is really the way we'll flow this effective communication path for you at this particular event. So the next exciting thing, of course, is at our convention. And this will be our State PTA Leadership Institute. And so we'll have up to 8 interactive trainings. This is so exciting. Mary Pat has done an excellent job in putting together a cohesive training event, an opportunity for learning for each of you to really come out with a certification of how you can really grow as a leader. And so we are going to have a pre-conference session from 8 to 4 Wednesday, which is workshops and symposiums. The audience will be both state presidents and new president-elects. Then the tentative training topics will be DISC, which is a personality assessment, which also leads into communication. There'll be a leadership development series about leadership principles, team building, incoming leaders, what that means, crucial conversations, whether or not it's about conflict resolution. Then we'll have some for outgoing leaders as well, what that means about being a past presidency, transitioning into ambassadors and supportive coaches and mentors. Then we'll have state PTA effectiveness workshops, board leadership duties, roles and responsibilities, key performance indicators for decision making, using parliamentary procedures. All of these, especially public speakings, really will round out your role as a leader. This is really important. It is also important that we look at the urgent issues that we're looking at during convention. These symposiums are foster care or equity on public school funding. So get excited, get everyone you can to come to convention. This will be the best you've ever seen, and this particular venue that we have in Ohio is absolutely phenomenal. I know you won't be disappointed. This is going to be better than you can ever dream. So I promised you just a little tidbit about what our leadership lessons will be about. So I thought as we went into this first series of Power Up, I would share with you the ABCs of leadership. Because after all, when we started in school, the first thing we were taught were ABCs. So the ABCs created the foundation for our reading and our education. And I love reading, and I'm all about education. And what I've learned in my life as a leader is that there is so many things out there that I don't know. And so I really want to grow, and I want each of you to grow with me. And so as we share each other's pathway this next couple of years, we're going to grow together, and we're going to learn things together. So on this foundation, let's talk about the ABCs of leadership, and some may say life in general. The first one, of course, is A, and A is about attitude. So what does that mean for us? Well, I have to tell you, first of all, attitude is about choice. No one should affect your attitude. And I know that's easier said than done. When someone comes in and they're just have a bad attitude about what's happening on your board or what's happening in your PTA, you're going to have to keep calm, secure, and collected and be the face of really great joy and kindness and really positive inflection within your board. I can tell you there's usually two types of leaders within our association that I've come across. So if you come in as a leader, and you're coming in as a president from being president-elect, and you think that everyone is going to automatically respect you because of the title that you hold, your pathway will be very, very hard. Because title is not the way to great leadership. No one respects you because of your title. It would be great if it was that easy, wouldn't it be? If we were all out there and everyone would say, hey, she's the president, or he's the president, and isn't he great? But that's not how we work as human beings. We actually have to learn to respect each other. We have to know that we can trust each other and go forward. And that's all about having a great attitude about who we are. These type of leaders that come in and expect things because of who they are leaders that use the word I, not the word we. The other type of leader that I see uses the word we, and it's all about the team. And their journey is filled with joy and really success because it is about a team. It's not about one person's vision or how we're going to go about this. It is about a team and an effort of coming back together with the best solutions. So whenever someone has a bad attitude, it's the team that gets together and go, okay, what seems to be the problem? Let's find a solution together so we all get back on track and know that we're back on our mission, back about our children, and back on focus. So just remember, attitude is a choice. We all have to make the choice every day when we get up out of bed. Is this going to be a great day, or are we going to have a horrible day automatically because we didn't have our first cup of coffee or something broke? We have to make that physical choice every day to have that great attitude. So let's join together and make that promise on a day-to-day basis. Make the promise to have a good attitude every day. So the second part is B, and B is about behavior. Behavior is very, very important because when people look at us, they see us as a whole human being. So that means they see our actions, they see our reflection on our face, They see whether or not your eyes reflect what your face is saying. They see whether or not you're crossing your hands, or if your body is saying the same thing that you're saying, your words are saying. It's all about your entire focus on who you are. And so as a leader, as you're talking to your board, you have to know that you have to be open with your body. Your body has to reflect how you genuinely feel about everybody in the room. And if you don't feel like you can be open with everyone, then you need to have a close and open relationship with that person, that you can sit down and try to work out what the differences are. I get it. We're not going to like everyone, and everyone's not going to like us. I totally get that. But we have to learn to work together and to respect each other. And in doing so, we have to know that our behavior reflects on everyone in the room. And especially when we walk into the schools or into the communities that we are really representing. You are the face of our PTA, of our association. You are the heartbeat. So your behavior really reflects on who we are. So try every day to think about that as you walk in and know who you are, and that your words and your actions count. So let's talk about the next one, C. When I talked about words, I really almost led into this particular C, and it's about conversation or communication. And again, words can lift one's spirit, or it can crush one's soul. So be very careful how you really converse with others. I know there will be times that someone is going to push every button that you have. I've had that experience myself. And so what you have to do is have the tenacity to know that this is not a good time for you to react to this person, nor is it a good time to respond, but to sit back and take a deep breath and say, I think I need to think about what you just said. Give me some time and I will get back with you. But whatever you do, get back with the person that you just gave that statement to. Because if you walk away and you don't address the situation, you've just told that person it's okay to act the way they did. So always know that those crucial conversations are just as important. Ignoring a conversation is not okay. I know it's hard, but it's part of being a great leader. It is also part of being a great leader that you tell your team how much you appreciate them, that all of their hard work is really geared toward the success that you're seeing. It's not about you, it's about them. And it's about the children that we serve in this great nation or within your state. Help everyone understand the important role that they play, and your words and your conversation can help make that happen. So as you think about the ABCs of leadership, I hope it reflects not only within your PTA, but within your family. We're in the middle of the holiday season, aren't we? And so it's really important that the conversations that we have within our own family table really relay our heart and who we are. So have those conversations with your family. Help them understand how much they are a part of your heart and of our association. It is because they give us the time to be a part of PTA that we enjoy the time we have together as a family. So I wish all of you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and the happiest of holidays with your family and everyone you love.